Hi everyone. We have Mr. Urvansh with us today. He appeared for the exam on 24th of June 2023 IELTS academic module. Let us talk to Urvansh and understand how was the exam and what advice is he going to give to the students who are going to prepare for the examinations in the coming days. Urvansh, over to you. Tell us something about yourself.
Good morning, sir. My name is Urvansh and I'm 19 years old. I have done my secondary education from Shri Ram Ashram Public School and it's a CBSE board. And currently, I'm living in my hometown, that's Amritsar, near Punjab.
Okay. So let's go directly to the examination and see what you have to say there. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay, Urvansh, overall, what is your opinion about the examination, what it was overall?
Sir, I will tell that overall the exam was not that much easy and not that much tough that a simple Indian person can do it easily if he has done practice a lot.
So you can say it was moderate difficulty.
Yes, I would say, sir, it was moderate.
All right. So this is exam on 24th of June 2023, IELTS academic module, and you are watching Exampecharcha episode number 11. If you haven't followed us on social media, do follow us on our YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share. It will be very helpful not only for you, but also for the people who are appearing in the examinations. We have this world-class blog, webbers.in/blog. The link is in the description below. You can definitely see it. And there's an Instagram page, which is again a very useful page to get all the latest updates about the global examinations all across the world. Urvansh, let's talk about your speaking. Your speaking, you said, was for 10 minutes. What was
Yes, sir.
part one? That is introduction. Explain us that.
So in introduction, they asked me about my free time, that what I do in my free time, and the first and second question was about this, and the second, third question was about my fitness, that how I maintain my body and how I remain fit in my daily routine, and the third questions were taken from the second questions as the people living in your city or the people living in your country, how they maintain their body, and most of the people how maintain their body in India. So these were the questions about, and there were a lot of why in the questions,
You said
as
it was
which
difficult. You said it was
yes,
difficult.
yes, sir.
Why?
The whys which were asked before the question, before answering me, and these make that these introductions so much tough for me
All
because
right.
there were
What was
why
part
after
two?
every question.
What was part two?
So part two was cue card about that describe a talk you have done with a group of people. So it was about it, and I spoke for it around 2.5 minutes.
Okay, let's go to part three, that is discussion.
And so discussion was about online communication, online internet communication, that how online communication is helping us to commute with strangers. And the second, third question was about that how people communicate with these advantages and disadvantages. And the last question was about that does these online communication maintain cultural or religion belief. So yes, it was all about internet communication, online communication.
All right, Urvansh. So did you wear a mask?
No, sir, we were not wearing a mask.
Was the examiner wearing a mask?
No, sir, he was also not wearing a mask.
So overall, you are saying that the difficulty level of your speaking was moderate.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's go to writing. You completed the writing in 55 minutes. What was
Yes, sir.
part one, task one?
So the task one was about there were two bar graphs which were depicting the women and men male percentage of students in the half time and full time category of education in a college.
You had done that in the class also.
Yes, sir. I have done it in the
It
class.
was moderate level.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about your essay.
So my essay was, some people think that it's better for one single system throughout the world, that कि लोगों को एक ही वर्ल्ड में मतलब एक ही सिस्टम होना चाहिए, और other view was कि country में different countries should have free law, that their own government should have according to themselves. So discuss both views and give your opinion.
Great. So let's go to the next part, listening. Part one, you said it was easy. Explain us something about it.
Yes, sir. Listening part one was quite easy, as I see क्योंकि मैंने वो देखा था front page, and it was given very easily, very in an easy way, and the vocab of the words was also very easy. So I thought that it was easy in part one.
Okay, part two.
So in part two, it was also easy as they were MCQs, but not that much tough. They were able to do by easily. So I thought that it is also easy like part one.
Part three.
Part three, sir, has MCQ was having also MCQs, but somehow tough than the other questions. So I thought it was moderate level.
So you had to choose between a list, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Part four.
And part four was also moderate as there were blanks, fill-ups, and there were MCQs also. So it was also moderate.
Overall, if I see, the listening was between easy and moderate.
Yes, sir, between them.
Okay. Let's talk about reading. Again, you completed your reading in 55 minutes.
Yes,
And
sir.
the part one you said was moderate. What was the
Yes,
question
sir.
type in part one?
Sir, there were fill-ups and true false not given. There were two type of question, fill-ups and true false not given.
Part two?
So yes, sir, part two was also moderate as it was having a list of headings and the author speakings that who has spoken these lines, and in the paragraph we have to find that who has told these lines.
Who said what?
Author.
Who said what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go to part three. You said it was tough.
Yes, sir. Passage 3 was a little bit tough as there were MCQs which were very confusing and tougher than other questions, other MCQs. So I thought it was a tough level.
So it
And
was
there were yes and
and
no.
yes, no, not given.
Yes, no, not given questions. Yes, sir.
All right. So let's talk about the masks now. In speaking, there were no masks.
Yes, sir.
And in writing, listening, reading, again, there were no masks.
Yes, sir.
Great. Urvansh, what advice will you give to our audience who is preparing for the exam in the recent days, in the coming days? What is your advice?
So the first thing I would suggest that a person should be confident as in LRW, a confidence should be there because I know that everyone lacks a confidence in speaking because it's a little bit tough for a person to talk with a stranger. So, but in LRW, a person should have confidence, and it's very easy for every person to do it because we have done in a schools and we have done in a centers where we study. So it will be easy, and papers are comparatively less tougher than the things we do in a practice life. So I think that a person can do if he do practice a lot.
So practice is very important.
Yes, practice and be confident.
And be
that
confident.
Person can
Confidence
do.
and practice is the main thing that that we should all do. Great. That
Yes,
was
sir.
great talking to you, Urvansh. Wishing you all the best for your result. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.